Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome back to RobMotive. Let's talk about a few problems with the 2025 Toyota Tacoma. You know, nothing's perfect, and Toyota still has a few growing pains, I think, with this new 4th gen redesigned Tacoma. Let's get right into it. Number one, and this one is coming up frequently, and that is, or are, the bed caps. I'm talking about along the sides of the bed, you have plastic caps, of course, that run the whole length of the rail, if you will, and they don't stay down. And that's because Toyota thought it would be wise, I guess, to combine tabs with double-sided tape, or kind of a foam tape. The problem is the tape doesn't hold. It releases, and when it gets very cold or very hot, it's even worse. I've experienced it myself, and I know there are many people out there who have as well. The fix for it, well, I think, honestly, to fix it properly, they should have those little prongs or tabs that go down into the frame of the rail side itself. That's the best way to do it. Otherwise, double-sided tape that's strong enough for the application, right? I think if I was to fix mine, and I haven't decided yet whether I'm going to do anything or not, I would probably pull the rails completely off and then use 3M 30-pound double-sided tape, because that's the strongest that I've come across in everything that I've done. That stuff is really robust and holds really, really well. I think it would solve the problem, but it's definitely an issue that Toyota has on the new truck. Number two, the seat lever. I'm talking about the lever right on the side, if you have manual seats like I do, that every time I get in and out of the truck, although it is better in the TRD off-road for some reason, but still, I slide my rear end across that lever and I lower the seat. One click every time I get in and out of the truck. So after enough times, I find that I start to notice it. It's like, why am I sitting so low in the truck, right? Well, it's because I'm lowering the seat. I think it needs to be moved. It needs to be moved down a little bit lower so that it's not at the threshold of where your rear end slides across when you get in and out of the truck. And there's plenty of room to do that. I mean, all they'd have to do is lower it about an inch or so. That, or maybe put more padding in the seats, something I'm sure we all would love. Seems you can never get a seat that's fully comfortable enough, right? Not horrible in the Tacoma, but why not? Number three, the gauge cluster options. This drove me nuts for a while, particularly in the Sport that I had. I had a 2024 TRD Sport, and I wanted to have the tire pressure always show on the gauge cluster. And why can't you, right? I mean, you can go through and select different options in that cluster, and one would think that whatever you choose last, or maybe select an option to save, would be there for eternity, or until you change it. I never had luck with that in the Sport. Every time I would get back into the truck after setting it the way that I wanted it, it would default to something else. I don't know why. It made no sense to me. I tried different things like holding the OK button down, you know, maybe not turning off the truck right away when I got home. That's something somebody suggested. Didn't make any difference. I will say, in the 2025, fingers crossed, so far, it is maintaining the settings or the gauge look, appearance options that I have. I even disconnected the battery the other day to do the grill mod, and when I powered the truck back up, my gauge cluster was still the way that I had left it. Now, I'm not absolutely sure that Toyota just didn't change the defaults. Maybe they did, and it's actually defaulting to the gauge cluster that I want by chance, or if there was some sort of a glitch in the 2024s, we shall see. It's kind of an ongoing thing for me as time passes to see if it stays where it's supposed to be. Next up, number four, that gigantic exhaust tip coming off of the back of the truck. Why? It's only on the Trail Hunter and I believe the TRD Sport or Off-Road, or no, the TRD Pro. Hard to keep all these models in line, right? But I believe those don't have it, but every other model does. You have this great big giant cannon-like looking thing coming off the side of your truck. Appearance-wise, it's horrible. I never did like it. The other trucks, the Trail Hunter and the Pro, both have the short exhaust or axle dump pipe. It's just that short pipe that's right around the axle. That's how they all should be. Or at least an option, I guess, when you buy it. Maybe it is. I've never seen any other truck not have them except for those two. I did change it on my truck. I pulled off that section, which has a resonator in it, by the way. And I've got to say, the only thing that I really noticed, because people ask, is it louder? I really haven't noticed much. I would say it might be slightly louder. Slightly. And you really have to listen to it to know. But the truck shouldn't come that way anyway. It's an eyesore, and if by chance you use the truck for off-roading, it's just something hanging down there to get caught and cause you damage. Get rid of it altogether. Number 5, over here on the driver's side, we still have no driver's side grab handle. What the heck? This is something that people have been complaining about for years. Matter of fact, for a short period of time, and I don't think you can buy it anymore, a company came up with an aftermarket solution where you could go ahead and put one on the driver's side. I did it myself. I don't know of anything like that for the 4th generation. Maybe somebody will come out with something. I imagine sooner or later they probably will. Somebody else is going to take a run at it. Who knows? I've heard that the reason Toyota doesn't have it is because there was an accident and someone hit their head on it. That would have been a heck of an accident because you really have to go forward. I mean, I suppose it can happen, but you can hit your head on a number of things in here. The big radio screen, the steering wheel, the mirror, the ceiling. I mean, there's all kinds of things. So I find it hard to believe that that's why Toyota got rid of it, but they did. Number 6. No tailgate dampener on some models. Man, the other day I actually sold a tonneau cover. Had it in the back of my truck. Guy shows up. He's got an SR5, 2024 or 5, I'm not sure, Tacoma that he's going to put the tonneau on, right? So I'm helping him, and he's carrying the tonneau. So I was trying to be courteous, went to his truck and opened the tailgate. And of course, being used to mine, I let go of it. I let go of it before it was all the way down, and it slammed. And I'm like, oh shoot. I hoped that I didn't do any damage, because the last thing you want to do is be selling somebody something and then damage their truck, right? It was horrid. That should be standard on any trim level Tacoma that you get. I mean, come on. It's a dampener that's on the left side as you're looking at the back of the truck. That's all it is. Should be there no matter what, if for no other reason that you don't damage your tailgate. I mean, come on. It's crazy. Lastly, I'm going to throw in kind of an extra pet peeve thing, phone connectivity. I hear about this all the time. I get questions on the group, questions in the channel. By the way, I do have a Facebook group. It's called 4th Generation Toyota Tacoma Owners Group. It's linked down below. Check it out, join it up, it's free. But anyway, I get all kinds of people complaining about their phones, whether it's Android, whether it's iPhone, it doesn't matter. Toyota does not discriminate. Their phones disconnecting, messing up, glitchy, problems, issues. I mean, come on. Wi-Fi and Bluetooth have been around long enough now that Toyota certainly could have mastered it, couldn't they? I don't know, it's the craziest thing. Anyway, those are just a few problems, issues, growing pains with the new Toyota Tacoma, still around for 2025. Leave a comment. Let me know if you have anything else. I'd be curious to know. Thanks for watching. Stay safe out there. Bye.